Hello, comic book fans, and welcome from Comic Boss One. Okay, just to clear something up, if you do hear me grunting and groaning slightly in the background and sounding like I'm slightly out of breath, don't worry, it's not one of those calls. Um, I have injured myself somewhat slightly and most embarrassingly, so I'm a little less mobile today, and I've been struggling with my output today, so I apologise for the letdown. However, I will be soldering on, and but just so that you understand, this week also obviously it's Easter here, and there'll be family stuff going on as well. But I'll keep trying to bang some stuff out. Sorry. I'll try to maintain the high quality, high standard service that you've come to expect. I'll try and bang some stuff out over the weekend. But just to let you know anyway, that's what's going on. So this one's going to be a very quick video. It's a follow-on to the Mcfarlane run, which I showed you earlier. And I'm going to start right now. These are bagged, but they're not boarded. These obviously haven't been touched for quite some time, so there you go. Now it should be, I think it was, I can't remember if it was a complete run. I can't remember if there were 16 or 17, 18. I can't remember issues in this. But there you go. I like this. This is an interesting one actually, because if you look at it, it's he was experimenting and he did the cover sideways, horizontally, or well, anyway, you know what I mean. He changed the orientation of the cover, which I think is quite an intriguing one, really. I think at that time he was just experimenting to see, if he could literally sell, I don't know, whatever. And at that point, of course, you could probably staple a dead squirrel to the front cover of a Spider-Man book and it would have sold. And from what I hear, Marvel might well be trying that in the future. So just, there we go. Keep it topical. Anyway, 15 is Spider-Man and the Beast. And again, I do like that Mcfarlane style. I think it's pretty awesome. You can imagine that's on the cover bag, on the plastic bag. As a child, and you've grown up, you're watching the X-Men, that kind of stuff, and on the cartoons and stuff like that, and Spider-Man later, I think, and it was just awesome. It was awesome. So very much of its time. 14. I think that's quite a dark cover that for him. Well, until Spawn, of course. Gone. Yeah, there we go. That's the kind of swipe of his own thing as well. I like that. Really taking the mick there. I think he was kind of getting quite peeved off with it all at that time before he moved to Image. 13th all new collector's item issue, and made a point there, really. But yeah, there you go. That's where we need to go. That with the channel Sub City. There we go. But yeah, no, it's awesome. I still like it. I think it's great. There you go. Another one, 12. There's his take on Wolverine. There you go. And Wendigo. Another cool cover. Interesting little thing going on there, like that. And 10. Just walloping through these now. There's not too many, like I say, to go at, really. There you go. Number 9. That's number 8. Part 1 of 5. Good grief. There we go. And don't worry, these will be boarded within the next week, I promise you. I can feel another video coming on. And actually, you know what? I've just realised something. And I was just going to put that there like that. And I was just going to leave it, which I will. But I just, we sometimes forget. These are a snapshot, really, of culture, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? I know that I would imagine Reaper will appreciate this. There you go. There you go, Reaper. This one's for you. Because I was very much a gamer boy at that time. And to be honest, I kind of still am, really. I use my son as an excuse. But I play an awful lot of games with him. When he's had enough of being beaten, then I let him loose on his own. But no, he's getting very good, actually. He's unbelievably good. There we go. So there's another one. Like that. he always did that kind of thing as well. For me, he did obviously the spaghetti webbing, but he also, for me, I've never seen. See, I've never seen his costume get torn up as much in all my life as when Mcfarlane took over. There you go. Let's see. Interesting little reorientation again. He really did like to experiment with the covers, which I quite like. Another cool lizard shot there. Now, with the, you know that I'm a bit of a completist, and I did really get into Mcfarlane, but I didn't, before you ask, I didn't go and do the, was it the Platinum for the issue 1? So don't worry. I did think about it though. It really crossed my mind, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. So, okay, there's one issue 1, but there was also this one. I've got another as well lying about loose, an unbagged one somewhere. I think it's in close proximity. I could actually show you inside that, couldn't I? That'd be interesting. I'm thinking on the what's it here, and that's the bagged version of that one, the green one. Just bear with me for a second. Let me have a quick. God, I'm sorry. Right, okay. Just bear with me for a second. I will show you this spectacular. Issue 1. Now, for those of you who've been watching from the start of the channel, you'll have seen the first one, which was a test one with my son, and we put one on the other channel as well. You don't need to worry about the other channel. It's kind of a test channel, that kind of thing. But a lot of my son's stuff goes on to that channel, and like the gaming stuff like that. So I will spread the word at a later time on that. But I got this for my son. So this is my son's. I'm not trying to take credit for it or anything like that. He wouldn't mind me showing you this, but that is my son's, and you can see that lovely signature. That is the real deal. That is Stan Lee's, and it's a lovely high grade as well. So that's kind of the most special kind of Spider-Man book in his, certainly in his collection. And I tell you, it is something to be proud of. So there you go. He's only 9, and he's off to a cracking start. Got a very good eye for this kind of thing. I don't know where he gets it from. If you'll bear with me for a second, I will try and find the book that I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, so I've actually got it. This is an untouched one. Sorry, an unbagged one. Untouched. So I thought, hey, we'll do an impromptu under the covers with Ed. Sorry, that's with Comic Boss 1. There you go. Now you've learned something now. Here we go. I just think some of the art in here, believe me, it's better than the writing was at that time. By the way, that's something that he says himself. It's just, it really is. It's awesome art. And obviously, he was still learning. He was still learning on the fly, as it were, with the writing. Not that there's much of it, as you can see, but I just think it's pretty cool. And they don't tend to draw Mary Jane quite like that anymore, do they really? Here we go. There we go. Just look at Lizard. Now there is an alternate, a mistake version, I believe, which is, this is a reading copy, so don't worry them. Good grief. Yeah, here we go. So, but there is an alternate version apparently where I think that Lizard is blue, and that's supposed to be worth quite a bit of money if you have the blue Lizard version. So I believe. I'm sure you guys already know this. Sensitivity in my fingers, and unfortunately that's coming to the fore now. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look. Prices. You can pause that when you get a chance. Look at that. There we go. Well, that's changed a bit. Another beautiful kind of splash there. I'll just try and flick that over. Is it going to do it? Is it heck? No. Yes, it is. There we go. Oh, arachnophobia. There we go. That put us off spiders, but for all the wrong reasons. There we go. And there we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a letters page. Only I don't believe it would be letters. I think it's mostly just an editorial where they're talking to you. This is Todd. Hello there. Hello there. This is Todd Mcfarlane. I've decided to write a text page for the first issue. That's because he didn't do any writing in the actual comic. All the writing is here. But yeah, like I say, it's not a criticism. Todd McFarlane is one of my favourite creators, and my goodness me, how that man learned over time. So there you go. That's inside that key book. And there it is in all of its glory, with a few of its favourite friends. So there you go, guys. One of the biggest selling books of all time, this as well, comic book wise. There you go. So, thanks very much, and keep collecting.